Ugandan things are like Arsenal?
I don't know.
They excite you for moments where it matters most.
They disappear.
They bottle it.
I don't know.
Okay, 21st Sports, we are back again. It's a Friday and we're going to be diving into our sports. As usual, we start from Uganda Premier League at home. Over the week, there is a game of URA versus that was there, and actually it was yesterday, Thursday. That game was at Ham Stadium. Former Nachivugo game. Remember, you are the head coach Hussein Barango. You remember him very well at NEC. And that game ended 1-1, but that game was so much needed by URA because they are not in a very comfortable place on the table. But they managed to get a draw against Bull. Bull is a stubborn team. They always bogey when it comes to, those so-called big teams. And remember, you had previously won or knocked out KCCA on a penalty shootout in the Uganda Cup. But in the league, so far things are not
as stable as they want them to be.
Yeah. So the game ended 1-1, and in another game, Buhimba at home, your team. I don't know, every time I mention Buhimba,
it's not my team.
It is your team. You remember how
I just got some crazy news about them. And
I thought you're part of the management.
Not really. Their management, they know their business. But what they did was not right. It was not on course.
First of all, remind me, what do they do?
They did some crazy stuff according to their game they had with Police FC, because they used more than one jersey
on the pitch.
For the ones we know that have to be official, you have to bring 2 jerseys on the pitch, the different one for the goalkeeper and the other uniform jersey for the other 10 players on the pitch. And for them they used over 3.
The goalkeeper,
the captain, Senyoni, is it Senyoni? Nyonyi Ntono. Then, and the other 9 were in another different kit.
The color was closer to theirs.
In football, we don't have something to we don't have anything like closer. They have to be different.
So yesterday they lost a game at home, Entebbe UPPC. Again, that is my team. I call it UPPC. Entebbe went and picked a win at the Buhimba Stadium, 2-1. And another game, Mbarara City versus Police. Still, Mbarara City lost against Police 2-1. Police won that game. Then another game, the game that I watched was the Villa game, hosting Vipers at Kadiba. The game ended 1-1.
Yes?
Yes.
And there is a big scenario that happened in that game.
Yes.
It was all over the president of Villa.
Haji Mandela. His
reactions, and then actually his reactions with the fans. Because he came out to try and calm the Villa fans that we are not content with the referee's decisions. The referee and the linesmen were not active enough to call for those fouls. So the Villa fans were like on fire. They started throwing bottles into the pitch, using abusive language, abusive chants, as you know them.
Villa.
But their president came in and tried to calm them. I even saw the head coach The white man. Do you know his name?
The word is very
The name is very complicated, but it sounds like a Russian name.
No, I think is where does Coach Mitchell comes from? Is it Slovenia, something like that.
Maybe, but at least they had a good gesture to try to calm the fans, but it was not as good as we expected towards the referees. Yes, the name is Kovacevic. Yes, I'm a good one in pronunciation.
Is it Koresha? I don't know. That is the head coach.
Yes, the head coach.
AC Villa.
Yes, but he was using English. I think many fans did not try to understand his languages because they were already heated up. However, for me, the gesture was good. According to Mandela, or Haji Mandela, the president of Villa, came out to the fans, tried to calm them. So at least he got like 70% of his mission. And then the game went on. It went into a draw. Whether Villa or Vipers had won, it would have meant a very controversial scenario to the referees, because they would have gone for the referees if at all Vipers won that game. But it ended in a draw whereby they shared the points, 1-1. And we shall wait for the other meetup.
Scored the goal for Vipers.
Mukundana,
that centre back for Vipers scored the goal for Vipers in the 65 minutes. Then after that, Frank Sewufu scores or equalizes for the Villa game, and the goal ended 1-1 at Kadiba. But one thing I also noticed, and this is to either fans that go to these matches, the way you behave, it is what brings more fans or reduces them. Because today, if I come to a match game and I see violence and stuff, I will not come back for the next game. So to all, sports fans out there, the way you behave, it is important to your clubs or to the sports in general.
I have a point there. To the fans that go to watch those games, I don't think you can stop the violence in them if at all you don't increase your security. The moment you have bigger numbers of fans on pitches, in these stadiums actually, you have to increase on the security if at all you want peace. But peace comes with a good number of maybe security guards, like the stewards that are
even if the security guards, even if you increase the security at the pitch, the discipline in the fans is also a must. Do these clubs do they know their fans, that they have either leader or there is a proper channel where they can say that these are our fans and this is how we should treat them or handle them? Or if there is a misbehaving fan, can they track them? Because what I'm looking at, not the security at the pitch, because for them they are doing their job and actually it is well, but these fans, because what leads you to throw a stone or start a fight because of a center referee decision? That is not your role. For you are a fan, you have come to support. You understand? So we need to control our emotions as we fans going into these games.
Asami, even the well-developed countries with better games than us or than Africa, they still have the same things happening.
They do, but they keep on, at least they have reduced. Now, because why would you because you see, I'm picking our point. The reason why we have few fans in our football, matches, it's because of those violence. Because I would love to go watch the game, but if I think of what happened in the Villa game, I'm like, I'm not going back. because I don't want to go and I start nursing woods because of, I'll stay and maybe, watch it on the TV or something. So even the fans, they need to be disciplined. If they continue, like, you need to condemn the actions before even you tell me security, the clubs, the fans themselves, the actions of fighting and throwing stones, it's a bad thing to do.
Everyone knows that is bad. But
exactly.
in
so
football,
let's first condemn that, we move on to next.
But in football, this is what we have. You will never decrease rivalry.
First condemn the action of violence.
I have already told you that even a young one
first condemn the violence.
Sammy, what do you want in football actually?
Peace.
Let me first say
enjoyment.
That means you are going to play football in your rooms.
We can enjoy
you
cannot
enjoy football without
physical violence, like throwing stones.
Not stones.
That is what I'm talking about.
If
it happens, we condemn it. It is bad. It is not good for our sports.
No, they did not throw stones. But what they threw into the pitch, it is the same thing as these guys that are better than us always do. But what they do best is putting up more security, such that these fans don't go bare knuckle to the opposite fans. Because they will still throw those things into the pitch, because you will not get fans into your pitches without handing them something to eat. So they are using those disposables to show their frustration, but they are not trying to invade into the pitch with maybe hard objects, maybe like glasses, stones, or what. But if these things happen outside the field or the field premises, then that is going too far. But if at all they are doing this into the stadium, it is better off to check our security, such that they don't try to invade into the pitches. However much you condemn violence, you will never skip the word rivalry in football. But this is one of the biggest points that keeps up our games fuming, or wanting us to watch them more and trying to fire up the players too. Because if you don't have rivalries in games, we shall not have a good sport. And many people will not go into the stadiums. And by the way, coming to the stadiums basing on violence, I think this sticks to the point that FIFA, they have to implement more stewards in the stadiums. However much you come on fire, you stay in your lanes. When you go outside the field, I think many of the fans there try to cool down at least. But those ones who try to bring up fights, then they can be worked on separately. Because even those whites do the same things that you are seeing here. You're trying to condemn it, but maybe...
I condemn violence, that is all. The rest we still have a lot to work on, but violence, it has to first start with us, the fans that go into this. Why would you throw a stone? That is bad.
They did not throw
stones. The rest we can continue. But well, the game ended 1-1. Vipers won and Villa won. So Villa, they are on strike. First, remember the previous game they won against KCCA.
Yes.
That game they won it. Then they come to Vipers. Still they picked up a point. So those are 4 points on a big Giants. So Villa, they're on the run. Let's see what is happening. Then Express won their game against UPDF. Then Lugazi and Calvary, the game ended draw, 0-0. So those are the games. But today, there is a huge game that is happening. That is the game between Kampala Capital City Authority, KCCA, is hosting Chitara.
At their Philip Omondi Stadium.
Philip Omondi Stadium in Lugogo. The game is today at 8. So the game is very, very going to be very tough, because KCCA is from losing their game against Villa. Now they are hosting Chitara. Chitara, they picked up a point from Chitende against Vipers. So now they are facing KCCA. I don't know how you see this game.
To me, I don't think KCC is going to win this game because they have many issues in them with the players and then the ones that coach the players or the coaching staff. They keep on changing their lineups, bringing in players that they are not content with. Actually, the fans keep on complaining through many media platforms, and you can see the scenarios that are happening at KCCA. It is not that they are acting like a big team, but they are just trying to act like they want to stay in the league. And that
they are sitting in the third position. They have 45 points, KCCA. Well, while Chitara is in the second position, they are having 47 points, meaning if they win this game, they are closing the gap to Vipers to 2 points. They have played 5 games, won 3, drew 2. That is the Chitara. Then KCCA, they have lost 1 game and won 4. Just the Villa game. That is the game they have lost. So KCCA is looking at it, and Chitara is also looking at it. But Chitara needs this game more than anyone, because if they win, they manage to get a win at KCCA ground, meaning they are closing the gap
and to
to
me,
2 points.
And to me, I'm seeing maybe a draw for the game, but the bigger percentage goes to Chitara winning this game.
Away.
Yes.
We shall be here on Monday and we shall give you the results. So that is the Uganda Premier League, and the draws for Uganda Cup, they happened yesterday, and the first legs, we all know now who is hosting who first and who is visiting first. So the semi-finals to Uganda Cup, the first leg, it's going to be Chitara hosting Vipers, Royal Park, Hoima.
Okay.
2 guys at the top, they are facing off in Uganda Cup.
We are going to have a good games actually nearing the end of the season. Because Chitara
got 3 points against Vipers
through
body mass.
I just went to get the point trying to.
They went at Chitende, they picked up a point. So, and now the Uganda Cup, they are facing off in 2 legs. So meaning they have to play each other until they get tired. In the league, they played once, but the first one, Chitara won it in a body mass style, rubber dubber style. But
actually, I'm out of that statement.
Vipers has a chance. Yes. So Vipers, the first leg is going to happen. The dates are not yet confirmed, but that is the game. Then another game, it is URA hosting Sports Club Vida, Arms Stadium, Nachivubo, the first leg. So it is Vida visiting URA, Kochi Barangu versus Kovacevic. Kovacevic. Yes, that is the white guy. I think it is the only white guy in our Premier League.
Who is the head coach of Vipers?
He's Uganda.
Uganda?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing.
He's Ugandan.
I remember seeing a white man.
No.
Not even before.
That was before. He's Ugandan. Do you remember there were these 2 guys
at their Sekafa games? It's Sekafa, huh?
You see, when they are going out, they always get
not out,
but
not
home
out.
Here in the league.
Remember the period they had these scenarios of changing the league format?
Yes.
So they had a game where they were playing a certain team in the Champions League. It was it from Zambia or something? I remember they had a white coach with them. Maybe when they parted ways,
when they knocked them out of the whatever, they came
the Champions League.
Yes.
So they decided to part ways with that white guy. Maybe, but for me, I was seeing some good football from him.
The white guy. They always the white guys have. Even if you see Villa games, they are really nice and interesting. So those are the first legs in Uganda Cup. I don't know if you have any other Ugandan football that you can give me that I missed. Any university games? I saw these guys they won. Was it in Kumba? Which university that won over the weekend? Was it YMCA? Yeah, they won their first ever final. So that is the university games. Yeah, they went on to YMCA. They're on to the finals. They won, actually. They won that final. They beat Kampala University.
KIU. Is it Kampala International University?
No, Kampala University. You know, there are two universities that has Kampala. So this one is Kampala University. So they won that final. That is in, University League. That YMCA. So, any other news you have?
Yes, I have this sector of the funds still. These clubs try to change something. So as they try to increase the numbers in these stadiums, and actually they decreased the fees for watching these games from 20,000 or 10,000 to 5,000. And this gave us another picture into this scenario of not having funds in our stadiums, because we are not yet well prepared to have such well prepared games that need to be paid for that much money. Like before, paying 10,000 to go watch maybe like a game of Buhimba and the Bull. You go there and pay 10,000 with having only 10 to 15 fans, or maybe like 30. And that cannot bring up that immense vibe to go and watch more games. However, you can decrease the money for the start and then make these fans love their teams at first. And then the more they love the teams, the more they will start supporting you through jerseys, through going to other games, or transporting themselves to away games according to the clubs they support. So the more you have these numbers, is the more you're going to get big sponsorship deals.
Yes.
Besides looking for the get money only, because that is very little of what a club can use throughout the day. Because if at all you have like 40 fans in your stadium and they have paid 20,000,
that is nothing.
That is nothing to the preparations you make trying to put up a game day. But if at all you have maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 fans,
that is still little. You can say 20,000 fans
with 5,000
with 5,000 interest fee.
Yes,
that is huge.
That is actually getting it right to two sectors. You get it right to the sponsors that you have numbers, because for them they will not need you to implement maybe the sheets of funds that you've got into your stadium, because they will have evidence.
Yes.
Then you will still even get more funds with the time, if at all you have these numbers still coming to your stadium. So I think that was a right call for these clubs that had those games with the bigger numbers. The game of Vipers versus Villa, and the other game was KCCA.
Yes. Even KCCA. Again, it's still Villa. The turn-up was nice. The game of URA yesterday and Bull, the turn-up was,
so that.
But you go today, Lugogo is almost full right now, because Chitala has their own fan, and then KCCA has their own fan. You see, those community regional clubs, they are affiliated, because now every Munyoro feels is connected with Chitala. So if Chitala is, playing here, every Munyoro speaking person from that region they want to go to support. Still, if they can do that with the likes of, Mbarara, if the Mbarara city is, playing any here, let them all, the Westerners go and support. Buhimba, same thing. So I think these clubs need top marketing people, branding, those such people, so that they can plan for them. Because if you say the game between Buhimba and Chitara, ladies are free entry and guys are paying 10k. So they can come. A lady can say, I'm going. So you know our society where the ladies expect men to come and spend. That is a fact.
Sammy, that is a fact with little number. Little numbers.
Because even
none of these guys don't want to.
No, you see basketball. Friday night football night, lights, YMCA, or you go here indoor. That is what they do. The basketball guys pay 5k, beds are free. But you find that place full.
Then that one is good money. But if you keep on saying that 10,000, 20,000,
no, depending on the magnitude of a game. If it is Vida Chitala, 10k is small. For football fans, 10k is small. But
do you know that the best fans or the most crucial fans that support these clubs and bring some good money to them is the so-called low-level class
10k
that cannot afford 10k for many games.
10k
I'm not yet there to the point.
Let me tell you,
to bring
depending if we were this, these our local pitches of Kagua, but if we are into this stadium, Kadiva, go to Hamu, Lugogo, go to Chitende, those games shouldn't go below 10k. It should be 10k and above. Because those stadiums, they use power. We should go to their washroom, water, and everything. But these other rest pitches,
Sammy,
5k is okay.
That is not near to a point of clarifying to bringing in 10k as fees to these funds. Do you know why? These so-called low-level funds, they usually bring you. That is the fact. That's low class. Low class is the best. Is the best.
If you can go and pay 2,000 to watch Arsenal in Chibanda,
yes, that
then
is
how
the
about
class
the experience of 10k to sit and watch a local game?
That is the class we have here.
No,
and the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the last one I talked about. That the more you have bigger numbers, this is a very little money to be looked at. You will get bigger sponsorships that will maintain your team throughout the season. Because you will get maybe like 7 to 10 sponsors. And that can give you all that money for the season, maybe in portions or 3 portions throughout the season, such that you can manage your team very well. Then this coming in little money from the fans, they will still give you a better picture to your sponsors, and your sponsors will still get some advertisement or class to advertise their products or anything they sell or service. And then the more you try to get these funds into your stadiums at the start, there is no point of bringing in a high fees to big games. You make these funds love these games, buy tickets before, still at the same prices, such that they can prepare their fan bases to come with good entertainers actually. But the more you bring in 10,000, you'll find a fan base, maybe a fan group of a certain club, that they have that low class budget, but they would want to come in for each and every game. So I think a better implementation of early tickets is better than implementing such money that somebody has to plan for 10,000 and then boarding off from a place where they use like 15,000 or 20 to come and watch those games, because actually these games would have been made for maybe certain sectors, like for the ladies and children, for free, so that they can watch them for free, like those Germans, like how they do it. As in the younger aged sector comes in and watch these games for free, like most likely the ladies too, maybe, and this elderly class. And then the men pay some money, and then the so-called high class also pay some money. But the point is keeping numbers in this stadium. So implementing some increment, for me, I still not stand with that.
Anyway, let's go into English Premier League, Champions League. We were here last week, on Monday, and we all agreed that no matter what, Liverpool shall not enter the semi-finals. But let's start with the Bayern game against Real Madrid. The game was so entertaining. Real Madrid really showed us that they are big dog in Champions League. They almost pulled up what is that Spanish word? Remontada on Camp Nou. No, Allianz Arena. But sadly, because of that funny incident of red card, Kamavinga,
I don't agree with you for that point.
If that red card didn't come, they were still in the game.
And not really.
I'm telling you, they were still in the game. The game ended. Bayern knocked out Real Madrid. But if you watch that first half, oh my God, what a free kick from this young man. Adagula, the Turkish international. I don't know what Manuel Neuer was doing, but the boy, actually that boy scored the fastest goal in the history of Champions League. Was it 29 seconds?
I don't think so.
30 seconds, yes, is the fastest goal in the either quarter-final.
Maybe it was a minute plus.
It wasn't a minute, it was 30 seconds into the game. And the boy scored.
Because it was a free kick.
No, that was a second one. The first one.
The first one was a long-range goal.
Yes.
A mistake from Manuel Neuer.
Offline and
it was actually a mistake from Manuel Neuer himself. And then he looked the ball into the net.
But before we go into Champions League, breaking news. All the Arsenal fans, I have the hottest news that you can smile about. This news is like 10 minutes away.
But only we had that. I think, yes.
Really?
But it is actually
maybe a confirmation.
It is actually news, breaking news.
Yes.
To many, because it was not.
It was still
yes,
it was still in few people, but now it is official. I think they have confirmed everything. Yes. It is now official. Arsenal fans, you have everything to smile about, because the biggest online fan base is coming to Uganda. That is the AFTV. If you are a football fan, I'm sure you have come across about these guys. They are very big on internet, YouTube, very big. They almost have 150 million streams weekly. 150 million views, like streams they get in a month. They are coming to Uganda. Not only them, but even the Arsenal legends.
Some
Arsenal legends, the likes of William Gallas, the likes of Nanko Kanu, the Nigerian, the Nigerian legend, is also, coming. So it's going to be really, really, really interesting. But I'm seeing here that they are expecting to have a game viewing of Newcastle and Arsenal. That is on the 25th
of this month.
But the legends, they will come in May. But these guys of the FTV guys, the lobby and the rest, they will be here for that game. And then they do. I think it is a good thing.
Yes, probably it is
probably for sports content creators to have access to those guys, teach them how they made it, how do you know,
and what to do in the long run.
Yeah, basically they are coming to, you know, do some workshop, you know, mentor content people how to monetize their accounts and everything.
But monetize that thing of monetizing, it is a long way far to be done here in Uganda.
I know.
But we shall keep pushing and asking for it. And then there is a personnel in that group that is coming here. Is it a global funds ambassador something?
Which one?
Is the head of funds for all fund bases, I think.
The one that is organizing.
That is going to
do the GNFN. Yes, it's called Global Fund Network. Yes.
Then the
FTV. So the
head of that department is coming in with the AFT.
Oh.
So even other funds from other clubs.
To brag around, I might be part of this crew, because if I see this is the person in charge, we are very close. My friend.
Who is that one?
I'm going to take you and meet Mark Kanu. I'm telling you. You don't know this lady. I remember when JK was here and she mentioned, this is the lady we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I usually don't get excited before
anything happens.
I get some minutes to that moment.
You should get excited because now it is official.
Being it official.
This one?
Who are those
ones? This one. We are like this. Should I show you?
Proof? We shall see proof later.
Should I show you proof?
We shall see proof later.
Now we are happy. We are hosting the biggest brand on Africa, on the world sports content, because FTV, those are the guys that have
been good with their work.
Yes, so it's going to be a nice thing. And if you are an Arsenal fan, I think even if you're not an Arsenal fan out there, if you are a sports content creator, this is your chance, you know, to come and learn from the best.
And I think we should try to get our group into this. The Uganda sports.
You remember the conversation we were having, and I was telling you what you need to do and everything. So this is now the organization I was telling you that you need to have ready.
Yeah, we shall have it. We shall have it.
Eh?
I'm seeing.
You're seeing?
Yes.
Now you're starting to believe.
Explain. I'm not
going to tell them. This is my secret. Are you starting to believe now?
You say, so you still call this a secret when you've shared?
No, like them, I don't want them to know. But you start believing that the person you're seated next to can put you on that table.
I'm still having doubts. Doing some AI.
Not AI. Yeah, not AI.
Okay. I think the likes of Adido,
they should look for my number.
Look for me before you look for Sammy.
I have the contact. So I have the contact.
I think we have to make some good preparations,
yes,
such that we go as a group,
group that is recognized.
Yes.
So, emergency meeting should be called.
Is it on? Should we call it for next week?
It should be even tomorrow, because 25th is
Saturday. Many people have programs that.
It is online. You can start online and then we do the physical one. Because this is important. Yes, but you can do online and you pick a day for a physical one, because 25th it is not far.
Actually, this month. So we need to have this meeting
ready so that we start sending invites to these people. They recognize us. They set us a table.
Sure. Because we are like 30.
Don't worry.
Active.
I'm telling you, even if they say you send only 3 to represent, that is enough. So the problem will be
among the three.
Among the out of 30, who are you choosing? Who are you leaving? But the rest of they can,
among the three, you are trying to suggest
the three will go on live.
My spot is there.
The three they will go on live, and the rest they watch the live.
You are trying to sabotage. You are trying to sabotage these things.
The three,
because I'm seeing the three spots. Maybe you're remaining with the other.
Adido 25, stay at home, watch live.
Ha! Adido is a good guy. He always knows.
Oh no, Awanando nga will stay at home, watch the live.
You will be punished for your statements.
No, me, I always say the truth. But so that is the breaking news I wanted to tell you. All the Arsenal fans expect big. These guys last year they were in Kenya. And they did amazing, and from there a lot of sports content creator in Kenya, they were motivated and they emerged into take up the space. That is another way of, and maybe when they come, because I see there is a government in it, so maybe the government is also trying to push these things, so we might start those cases you're losing your account, where to go and to get it back, and to monetize, to have that direct access, that what we are doing, at least we get something out of it, because we invest in these things, we buy the machines and everything. So it is amazing. We should be excited about it.
Probably at the moment I have a little percentage there. Because I know our Ugandan things, how they work out. You get excited for some minutes or some small moments, then
they break your heart.
In the long run,
so Ugandan things are like Arsenal.
I don't know.
They excite you for moments where it matters most.
They disappear.
They bottle it.
I don't know.